Just dropped your drink cap, so all that'll be good footage.
The blooper reel.
Yeah, we
As
have a
it
good
bloop.
blooper reel. So.
Okay.
Well, all right, our challenge accepted. I am. We are going to pick something to draw here.
Yes.
And see what we can come up with. Now, I don't want to intimidate you, but I did take a drafting course in about the 10th grade. So
you know how to use one of these.
So I have. This is a ruler for the layperson, straight edge for us artistes.
Exactly.
But,
exactly.
So we had decided ahead of time we're going to draw a picture, something that's close to my heart. We're gonna draw Evenbrooke.
Okay.
And we're going to see what we come up with. And again, you know, I want you to be calm. I don't want you to be nervous. You know, I know I have many hidden talents.
I know, you might work me.
And I may wind up doing a little better job than what you're expecting.
Yeah.
So how long have you been drawing at the level that you're drawing now with Crooked Steer?
This level, probably right out of high school.
Oh, is that right?
Because I actually wasn't long. Matter of fact, I might have still been in high school when I come up with the whole Crooked Steer thing.
Is that right?
I decided to step up in my own game.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I don't know if I told you or not, but I started drawing at age 8. And I started drawing the Sunday comics.
Yeah.
You know, your Beetle Bailey, your Lockharts, you know, your Garfield, you know,
Yeah.
love Garfield. Started drawing those and kind of stuck with the whole cartoon thing, and that got me through middle school. But once I got into high school, that's when I started noticing other artists. You know, they're like, wow, they're pinpointing on things.
Right.
And I wasn't.
Yeah.
So my dad, fortunately, he used to work at Old Salem over in the college department of Old Salem. So he went up to the college professor, the art professor, and was like, you know, can you critique her work? You know, tell her anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so Dad took a stack of stuff up there, and she was impressed, and she said, she's got it, she just needs to find it.
Right.
And I've had stuff that go in Sika in Winston.
Mm-hmm.
I've had stuff at the Dixie Classic Fair. Done that multiple years when I was younger. Then once, I hate to say once I started doing still life, it kind of changed things, but it did.
Sure.
You want to do something that other people are thankful for.
Yeah.
And other people, you know, don't take for granted. And I try to do that in my artwork. You know, because there's things that I draw that I want people to remember, you know, back in the day, and you know, don't take those memories for granted. You know, hold those memories, cherish those memories.
Right.
And that's what I try to do in my artwork.
So now the competition is on. You can see two highly skilled artists. Anna's here with me.
Hey guys.
And look at that. That is working at a fevered pitch.
Brad, you are so obviously a skilled artist.
Yeah. You can see the concentration there going through. You know, Al seems real relaxed. I'm really down in it there.
We know you're like fighting to see who can have the best picture here, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna win.
Well, we'll
no,
see.
I'm just kidding.
And when you showed up that first time, I was, you know, not a skeptic, but I was like, okay, you know, art, we'll see how. And when you started,
I see it in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, look.
Well, again, as I mentioned earlier, with my background in drafting and art, you know, it's I've got a high standard. You'll see here in a minute when you see the finished product of what we were drawing. I think all will be pleased and impressed. So this is just a little snapshot. We've shown this before on Facebook several times. What Al does, and it's just a good, diverse mix of things. We always mention it. A fun little aspect or a fun little feature is your Crooked Steer logo is hidden in that. So, you know, we just see regularly folks coming in and they're admiring the artwork. They see the note there about it being hidden, and that's always fun for them to go through and look at the different.
I love watching people's expressions when they're going through and looking for it.
Yeah.
Some get testy real quick, and some are like, oh, I found it.
Right. So most of what you do now is the graphite or
the ink. Now this one right here is done in the ink.
Okay, so the ink gives a little more definition, but then you do some. What is this? How do you get your colors in the different color prints that you do?
It's just Crayola, and you know, I try to do the best I can with getting them as smooth as I can.
Okay.
Which is pretty much bearing down really hard.
I got you.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the trick to it. It's just.
So we've mentioned that you do commission work.
I do.
How would somebody get in touch with you? Obviously, they can let us know here at Evenbrooke. Sure.
If you come down here, I have business cards right here on the table. You can contact me. My cell phone number is on the business cards.
How would they contact you directly through email?
You can get me up on Messenger.
Okay.
Or through Gmail.
Okay.
crookedsteer@gmail.com.
crookedsteer@gmail.com. They can find you on Facebook at Crooked Steer.
Crooked Steer.
Okay.
Call my cell phone directly. It's on the card.
Okay.
I have multiple ways. There's
Gotcha.
no reason for nobody not to be able to get in touch.
Sure,
with me.
absolutely.
And I'll even tell you where I live. if it's a sale,
okay.
I'm like, no, make it left on 64.
That's right. Well, I live here at Evenbrooke. I'm here all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So a simple approach is you can obviously, if you have questions, give us a shout here at Evenbrooke. We can get you in touch with Al. So if you have a special photograph or a special memory or a special landscape or property that you would like to see,
cars
does a tremendous job. Al does a tremendous job with cars and old trucks and things. But if you have something that you want to kind of create a little special look at it from an artist's viewpoint, get in touch with us. Get in touch with Al. We can put something together. Now, everybody wants to see the finished products. Again, Al, I don't want your feelings to be hurt. We're gonna show our finished works, and we will let the public decide who.
Babby don't have one of those clapping movies.
That's right. That's right. So you can comment here on YouTube. Comment whose picture you like the best. Here's mine. This is a custom piece from Brad McCullough of Evenbrooke, the property. You can see the detail there. It is in graphite, or in layman's term, pencil. And you can see there, I've even got my truck out front. I went a little extreme there, did a self-portrait. That's me. That's me giving you a wave, a friendly welcome to Evenbrooke. This will be available for purchase. And again, in the comments below, just mention what you're willing. We'll just let you throw it out there. What you'd be willing to spend on such a fine masterpiece. Al, would you like to display that?
Either or.
Okay.
You seem to do a really good job with what you were doing.
So Al, I want you to hang in there. Don't worry about it. This is how I got my start.
I'm a little hurt.
See, you took a little artistic liberty. You didn't draw my truck out there. You put, what kind of car did you put on there?
That is a 57 Bel Air.
A 57 Bel Air.
One that I hold close to.
Well, there you go. Got a little personal attachment to it there. No, all kidding aside, this is wonderful. This is going to be framed and hung up here in Evenbrooke, so you can come in and take a look at that. But you know, that when I compare the two, I'm gonna put it out there. Yeah. I can see I might have a little room for improvement.
Not much though.
Not much though.
Your line work is excellent.
So, let me ask you in all seriousness, could you take an aspiring artist like me and show me some finer points of how to create something closer to the style and the accuracy and precision and detail that you do that?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Kind of give a little insight. Al is part of one of our other vendors here, the group called Hometown Art Guild. Has a showcase with us here at Evenbrooke, and Al is a member of the Hometown Art Guild. In our partnership with them as a vendor at Evenbrooke, it's a conglomerate of what, 12, 15 local artisans, and they're actually growing. If you're interested and like to find out more on how to become a part of the Hometown Art Guild, you can certainly contact us here. We'll get you in touch with them, or you can reach the Hometown Art Guild on Facebook. We'll put some links and everything out there for you. But in our partnership with the Hometown Art Guild, they regularly are putting on classes from all the different categories that they really have expertise in. Obviously, Al's category would be hand-drawn art. There are some glass makers and some mosaics and canvas paints and stuff like that.
Woodworkers, and I mean,
yeah.
we've got it all. I mean, if you can think of something you want to do, you know, contact us.
Yeah. Al will have, and you'll have to just keep watching us on Facebook. We'll promote that when those class dates are coming up. But one of the classes I'm most excited about, obviously, because I need help, is Al's going to be setting up a class schedule where you'll be able to come in and she'll walk you through the process of all the talents and tricks and things that she's learned in her creativity, and how you can do that as well, how you can learn some of those techniques. And so if you're a never have been artist, if you're an aspiring artist, if you're just looking to improve your artistic capabilities, this will be a great class for you. So we'll have that coming up soon, and we'll keep you posted on our Facebook page about that. Are there any tips and tricks you want to show on the video?
Well, the one that blows people's minds, and I was telling this earlier, you know, people wonder all the time, you know, how do you get your shading? How do you get that to look so perfect? Q-tip. You know, you don't need to go out and buy all this fancy stuff. Just use your pencil, paper, and a Q-tip.
So my shading here would have been a lot better had I
yes,
gone back home.
If you'd have went over with the Q-tip, it would have smoothed it out, and it would have been a very nice shade. Exactly.
All right, so Al, what you've done here, you've kind of got us an outline of the footprint of Evenbrooke, the main part of the picture here. This is a little bit better than what I came up with. So this is kind of what one of your classes might look like as far as walking somebody through. So let's talk about some of the shading. How would we go in and shade this?
You've got a thing called natural. It's like a natural shade. Mm-hmm. When you look at this, you know it's not one-dimensional. Mm-hmm. So you know there's something popping out of this somewhere. You've got your lanterns here that are popping out. You've got these right here that have popped out, you know, in the front of the building. So you've got this automatic shade. Once you straighten your lines up, that you bring in, and just give it a little bit of darkness up underneath it, and you learn how to play, you know, with your hand. And then you just lighten your hand up and you pull that color out to where it's lighter, and you can take it down as long as you want to, make it as faded as you want to. And you take this here Q-tip, so you got that dark line, and you just bring your hand up, and you know, you do faded lines. Take a Q-tip, do a little wiggle work, and on the sides if you want to, and boom, you've got an instant.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It all of a sudden gives it like depth, and
it does. It completely transforms.
And even though it's just a graphite pencil, it exactly. Almost even gives you almost the illusion of color or different. I guess that's why they call it shading.
Yeah.
Well, I've got my work cut out, but I will definitely be looking forward to when your first class is, yes. And I can't wait to learn some more techniques and tips.
That'll work. That'll work.
Wonderful. Well, thanks again, Al.
No problem. Thank you.
Well, we're gonna have Al back. We're gonna do some more feature videos with her. It's just fascinating to watch her work. We are so proud to have her as a part of what we're doing here at Evenbrooke. We look forward to showing more of her processes, more of her works. If you're interested in any of the works, they are available for purchase. Yes. And just as importantly, if you're interested in any kind of custom or commissioned work, let us know. We'll get you in touch with it. So that was fun. Thank you, Al. Thanks for being here.
Very welcome.
Not that we're not supposed to have favorites, but if we did, you're one of my favorite vendors that we have here at Evenbrooke. And we'll look forward to seeing all you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.